And this can't get bigger than this. Nothing can get bigger than this. You've got two of the biggest superstars, Shivanna and Uppi sir. Sabse pehle sir, how does it feel to be standing here and presenting them in this avatar?
Yes, sir. So for your question, sir, yeah, this film was made before it was made.
How sir? How did it all happen?
Yeah. See, I got a story in my mind, and first thing, say every newcomer or anyone looks up to is to Dr. Shivrajkumar sir in Karnataka. So I went to him and I just narrated the story. Then I said, Anna, I want to give this story to somebody and I want you to act. He said, no, how can you give such a beautiful story to somebody else? I want you to direct. So that was a major turning point in my life. I had already finished 150 films as a music director, and this is my 21st year in the industry. Then I thought, okay, when a legendary figure like Dr. Shivrajkumar says me to direct, then how serious I should take this. So I had an idea. Before, I used to say a lot of my directors that, see, before doing the film, we can actually make a film. So nobody actually listened to me. I mean, they didn't get that idea. People do a storyboard. Storyboard is like a drawing of the sketches of the scenes. But I thought, why don't I make a film using the CG and have all the characters with the movement, with the dialogues, with the music. See, direction, according to me, is not a director's vision or not a technician's vision. Direction is audience vision. How the audience will sit and feel the film. So I wanted to become an audience. I just wanted to become an audience and I wanted to see my film, how it will be. So I created, I just took 1 year for this, and very specially I want to thank my producer, Mr. Shetty sir, because it is a huge amount where we have to put into CG and do a full pre-visual of the film. It is called as pre-visuals. Right. So we'll have all the cartoon things, but we'll have the same, we'll not have the faces. But we will have the scenes exactly how it will be, everything. So I created and I watched the film for the first time and I said, oh, I should not do this film. Somebody wants to do the film and he goes directly to the shooting. 100% there will be hundreds of errors. There will be so many things because you are not an audience, you are a director. You have to become an audience, no? Right. So when I saw it as an audience, I didn't like so many places. So I thought, okay, first off, the graph is getting down. So what I have to do? How can I correct? I can correct it through graphics. We had a lot of challenges like how to shoot it. With the camera, we can't do it. The computer is more powerful than the camera. But my cameraman, Mr. Satya Hegde, he did a magic. Wow. So you're going to see my teaser now. My intention of doing this film is definitely the story is amazing and we have 100% confidence that this film will stand apart. But above that, I want this idea to be seeded. And this idea was from Karnataka, by a Kannadiga and by Kannada team.
Proud Kannadiga, of course. Thank you so much, sir. जैसे अर्जुन के बारे में हमने महाभारत में सेंचुरी मारी है. Thank you so much. Namaskara, sir.
Thanks, sir.
It's so good to see you here.
Thank you.
What do you have to say, sir? Everybody's like spellbound इस सब के बाद.
Hi everybody. Namaste.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸರ್ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ
ಎಲ್ಲ ಮುಂಬೈನ ಕನ್ನಡ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ವಾಹ್.
ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನವರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದು ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನನಗೆ ಮುಂಬೈ ಅಂತ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಬರೋದು AK-47 ಶೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು 3-4 ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಶೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. AK-47 ಟೈಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ 2 months ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದು ಶೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ನಂದು 50ನೇ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಅದು. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಕೇಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಬಾಂಬೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಾಂಬೆಗೆ ಬರೋದೇ ಒಂದು ಮಜಾ. ನನ್ನ ಮದುವೆ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನನ್ನ ವೈಫ್ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಬಾಂಬೆಗೆ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಮೈ ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ಐ ಕೇಮ್ ಟು ಬಾಂಬೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನಾನು ಅಮಿತಾಬ್ ಬಚ್ಚನ್ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ನಾನು. ಅವಾಗ ನನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫಿಲಿಮ್ ಆನಂದ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಐ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಬೈ ಮೈ ಕ್ಲೋತ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ಬಾಂಬೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಕಚಿನ್ಸ್ ತಗೋತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಅವಾಗ. ಐ ಮೇಡ್ ಶೂರ್ ದಟ್ ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ಬಂದು ಜಗಳ ಆಡ್ತಿದ್ರು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ, ವೈ ಯು ಆರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಪುವರ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ರೋಲ್, ವೈ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಬೈ ಇನ್ ಕಚಿನ್ಸ್. No, I don't worry. I'll go there. I'll buy a cheaper one. So within 10,000 rupees, I bought all the costumes. Nice memory of Bombay. And even often we come to Bombay. And shooting AK-47 was a great experience. And afterwards, I came for Ghost. Right. Once I came for Ghost. But now I've come for 45, which is my favorite film.
The last time you were here, sir, I posted a picture with you. I have to, confess this. I got so much love from the entire Karnataka and all your fans from across the globe. Thank you so much for that, sir. मैं भी थोड़ा famous हो गया उसके बाद.
Thank you.
It feels great to be here, sir. I'm sure. लेकिन, working with this gentleman one more time, Uppi sir, the creative genius that we have, not just in Kannada cinema, but Indian cinema. What do you have to say, sir?
My first career turning point was from Upendra.
Yes.
Because I did Om, which is supposed to be a very cult film in Indian cinema. Actually, that cinema I can't forget in my life. The way he worked from scripting till the picture release. Release also it took lot of problems there from censor. It had a big this one, and my father was there, and my father's brother, my Chikkappa, we call him. Uncle, my uncle Vardappa was there. Both of them sat. When they said, when the censor people said, you have to cut this one, he said, no. We are going to release like this one.
Right.
Otherwise, we'll go to Delhi. It was a big, this is an actual issue at that time.
Right.
And I think it was a fantastic film in my life, and it was, I don't know how it turned my career. It had a very, even though I had a lot of hits before that, but Om was the one film which turned my career. Now, everybody thinks me as a long, it's a long story. So they say if Shivanna catches long, it's a hit. So it's a long story. Whenever I catch a long, they say it's a long story of Shivrajkumar. So he made me Om, Satya.
Wow.
That Satya is even truth even now. That's why I'm Satya always. So I love him, and he always says that I actually am a big fan of you, Shivanna. I like your eyes. So he made me to act through the eyes in Om. Perfectly.
Right.
So from that time onwards, from there to Jailer, a small role in Jailer, that eyes.
Powerful role, sir.
that role, even now, it was told by Upendra, and my father used to tell me, not to me, to my mother, look at his eyes now, how beautiful eyes he has got. So I think I'm very thankful to Upendra. Such a wonderful director and wonderful human being also. Been very close from how many years? Almost 30 years we have been very close. We've acted together. This is the third film we are acting together. So only one film is directed, one more pending is there. So when the thought comes, we will be together. And
ओम के सुपरस्टार से तो मिल लिए, ओम के डायरेक्टर से भी मिल लेते हैं, and of course इसमें जो वो एक फोर्स है जो कि शिवन्ना के सामने खड़ी है, क्या होने वाला है, कैसे होने वाला है, and that last scene, hats off to the director's vision and this man for doing it so beautifully. उपेंद्र सर के लिए एक बार जोरदार
that's why the
तालियां.
dialogue comes in, ना? Om. उस फिल्म का निर्देशक मैं हूँ. Om. मालूम. उस फिल्म का हीरो मैं हूँ.
हीरो और निर्देशक दोनों यहाँ पर.
So that one, if you see the film, Om, you'll know. And why the dialogue here, when you come and see 45, you'll know. Because there's a connection of that.
Okay.
What type of connection, if you come to the film and watch, it will be there.
I'm sure, sir, a lot of people are going to go watch that film. This film, ओम की जहाँ तक बात है, मुझे ये पता लगा करीब 20 साल तक वो फिल्म कहीं सैटेलाइट पे देखने को नहीं मिली थी. जितनी बार रिलीज हुई उतनी बार ब्लॉकबस्टर बनी. सो ये रिकॉर्ड भी इन दोनों ने बनाया है. आई थिंक हीरो हीरोइन की जोड़ी एक तरफ, यहाँ हीरो की जोड़ी अलग लेवल है, हीरो डायरेक्टर की जोड़ी अलग लेवल है. ओपी सर, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर बीइंग हियर फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल. Talking about this with this amazing cast, Raj sir, Shivanna, and of course Arjun sir. Talk to us about all of that.
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Thank you. The legendary, great music director.
Yes.
He has given how many hits? I don't know. 100 hits.
Always, any song he does is a hit.
Any songs, yeah. Now latest also that Krishnam Praniyasaki is the biggest blockbuster musical hit. Yeah. In between this much of busy schedule, he has done that song. He gave it such a super hit. And all credit should go to him. From his brain, this whole thing started. He just came and narrated actually just half an hour when I was shooting in Mysore. And he showed me film also. It was amazing, and you have given me such a wonderful character, different look. All the credit should go to director and great producer there.
Wow. This is what
Upendra said that Arjun told him for half an hour. He told me only for 4 to 5 minutes. That's why it's 45.
Now we know why it is 45. Thank you so much.
4 to 5 minutes. That too in a show, in a dancing show. We were judged together. He just said, I said, fantastic. And he said, ಅಣ್ಣ ಕತೆ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಕಣ್ರಿ ದಡ್ಡ ಇಷ್ಟು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕತೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರಿಗೆ ಯಾಕ್ರಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಯಾಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ವಾ he told no I want to direct whether I can you should only do that actually because nobody else can come into your shoes. That's why I told you do that. And somehow after that Upendra, Shetty, we all joined together.
Thank you for inspiring him and giving this industry a super cool director, a new director. Thank you so
and
much.
Today I was very surprised the way he spoke, so beautiful.
Really wonderful, actually.
Wonderful
We
speech.
should learn from you.
It's not easy.
But a confident director.
Even I can't speak like that. I can only give, I'm director actor. I'm just like a kid. When I come to school in the morning, they'll make me ready and send to the shooting. I'll go. I'll be like a good boy. They'll put makeup and they make me to come into that getup. And director comes, sir, you have to do like this. And don't think he's very silent. In the sets, he wants like that. Even though the first film, no, he wants like that.
Right.
I like that. And my father used to say, always, ಈ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಂದ ಒಂಥರ ಸರಸ್ವತಿ ಪುತ್ರರು ಅಂತ. They are son of Saraswati. So that's why we respect them because all the characters will only be knowing how to move on. So that's why we have to respect. Today, whatever superstar we get the title, no, it's not only because he himself has acted, but he is made a superstar first by the director, by the cameraman, by the makeup man, by costumer, and then the audience. Otherwise, you can't become a superstar. Absolutely. If they yes, we are superstar. Otherwise, we are rejected at zero. That's all. Otherwise, hero.
क्या बात है सर. यहाँ तो मेरे साथ ये दो सुपरस्टार्स ही खड़े हैं, लेजेंड्स ही खड़े हैं. I can just listen to them talk the entire time, like पूरा दिन भी निकल जाएगा तो भी कम पड़ेगा. फिलहाल I'd like to invite on stage the producer साहब. Of course, एक बहुत बड़ा production house बन गया है सर. You were here for another movie a couple of months back. तब भी बात हुई थी. आपकी अलग fan following थी. बड़ी सारी बात की थी. आज when you're standing with these two superstars, this is impossible. This is impossible to get. And of course, Shetty, the trio. Talk to us about them, sir. और कैसे हुआ ये?
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನನಗೆ ಹಿಂದಿ ಬರಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಬರೋಣ ಭಯ. ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರೋ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದವರಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಇಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದವರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಕನ್ನಡದವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೇ ಒಂಥರ ಮಿರಾಕಲ್ ಇದ್ದಂಗೆ. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಸೂತ್ರಧಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರೇ ಸೂತ್ರಧಾರರು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಫಸ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟು ಒಂದು 10 ನಿಮಿಷನೇ ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು. ಆವಾಗಲೇ ನಮಗೆ ಇದೇನೋ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸತನ ಇದೆ, ಒಂಥರ ಇದಿದೆ ಅಂತೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಹೊಸ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ರು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂತೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಭಯ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸರಿ ಅಂತೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸರ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಯಾಕಣ್ಣ, ನಾನು ಫಸ್ಟು ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ತೆಗೆದುಬಿಡೋಣ, 2 ಅವರ್ 20 ನಿಮಿಷ. ಅದೇನಾದರೂ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆದರೆ ಶೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಹೋಗೋಣ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅವರು. ಸರಿ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 1 ಇಯರ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಅವರು. ಆ 2 ಅವರ್ 20 ನಿಮಿಷ 1 ಇಯರ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ಕು, ಡೈಲಾಗು, ಅದು ಏನೇನು ಬೇಕೋ ಎಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನನಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಂದು ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ 75% ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ನೋಡ್ದಂಗೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಅಂದರೆ ಮಕ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಣ್ಣ ಇವ್ರು ಶಿವಣ್ಣಣ್ಣ, ಅಣ್ಣ ಇವ್ರು ಉಪೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್, ಅಣ್ಣ ಇವ್ರು ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅಂತ ಬರೀ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ, ಹೆಸರುಗಳಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು. ಆವಾಗ ಕೂರಿಸ್ತು ಪಿಕ್ಚರಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದು ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟಾಗಿ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ.
Like what they say, I'm selfish. Right. I don't want to be cursed by the fans. Yeah. So I had to be a director. But whatever it is, Shivana is so kind, Upendra is so kind that they just transformed into the character. If you see the film, the last scene, Upendra with the dog, no superstar can do that. Because if I can go and tell a superstar, sir, I want you to sit and do that breathing with the dog, they will say, okay, why you want this shot, or something will be there. But this legendary director, he's a director's director. So he just came, he just did it. And there are beautiful, shocking shots like this in the film. There's a lot to speak. When I come to the trailer, I'll talk to you.
Lovely. We're gonna meet you again, of course. लेकिन उससे पहले it's time for a quick picture. Esteemed.
So there's so many things. 45, actually you saw the teaser and one character will say get him after 45 days. So it is about 45 days. For now with the teaser, I can only say so much because teaser is there to just tease the audience. But when we come for the trailer, I'll give you more information, sir. Thank you.
डॉक्टर शिवा सर, आपसे भी एक सवाल है. हमने बुलेट पे आपकी जो एंट्री देखी बहुत ही माइंड ब्लोइंग थी. इस तरह की जब एंट्री वगैरह को शूट करने से पहले जो आप लोगों की बातचीत होती है वो किस तरह से होती है, उसके बारे में कुछ बताएंगे, और वो शॉट को किस तरह से फिल्माया गया.
Okay.
Yes. Tell me about that shot. How did this shot happen? What was the story behind this shot?
Story I don't want to tell. This is actually, the fight master Ravi Verma's idea. He has done all those things, platform, and so many things are there actually, because I am coming sliding, that shot, yeah. And the imagination is this man, the director. I just acted whatever they said. Yeah.
Thank you.
Now 41. So what is the reason behind that your movies have very short titles, like maybe of a one single word or one or two letters? What is the reason behind that?
I don't know. I never planned like that. Sometimes it comes. When I started from here only, home only. Yeah, Wish. One suspense horror film, I kept the title Wish. That is the title. Then I did Home with him. I don't know. It happened like that. I never planned actually. Then later on, actually, I kept getting all this title. This UI is also, there is one Tirupati Nama is there. That's why I kept it UI. There are two meanings in that. Yeah.
Thank you.
45, the teaser is superb, the way it has been cut up, there are lots of, we get really very inquisitive to abhi kya hone wala, and we really wanted to see more, in fact, what have you shown, there is, we want to see lots of things more in that, just needed to ask, जैसे आपने कहा था कि ये film already बन गई थी में, और फिर वापस इसको we can shoot something on that, and can we say that this is the first of its kind in India, or in India at least? I feel like ऐसे इस तरह से मैं पहली बार सुन रहा हूँ.
Yes, sir, definitely, because even I have heard like huge Hollywood films like Jurassic Park or Avatar, they use so much of CG and they will do a pre-wise. But even there, they will do for up to 70 to 80% of the shots, and just for the shot reference. I think, sir, this is the only film which has done the full film pre-wise with the music, with the dubbing, with the DTS. I think this is the first film, sir. Yeah, this is one of its kind.
Sir, even you can say it's the first of its kind in India, to all of you are
Thank you.
So something on that thing, it's a new concept. I think okay. Lots of people will start following, and you would be the pioneer actually.
No, actually, when you come and watch the film, you can be all the characters. You can go inside all the characters, and you know the value of the characters, value of life, and a lot of things are there. That one saying in a entertainment way, it's very difficult. Sometimes we'll say it's only for entertainment. No. In entertainment, there's a lovely message you can carry into. For what? Why? Whether it's so-called fantasy now, whether it's a fantasy or a social subject, it moves on like that. But when you see the visuals and the characters of all of us, but I've never watched Upendra's solo scenes, he has watched my solo scene or anybody. We just did what he said. We know the story. And we never want to see each other, what they have done, but I can promise you that all the three characters are so beautiful. You can enjoy all the three characters.
To see the film and then you make the film, that is a wonderful idea. It's a very good actually. Now we have got the technology also, we can do that. So he has done 2-3 years back only, the whole film.
Sir, we're talking about AI also, so how much AI has been also used, we can see lots of things, but then and a very, on a good note, and how effective it's going to be actually, because when people talk, when we use AI, lots of people say ये इसको और better हो सकता था, ये Hollywood style का, तो What have you to say on that?
So unfortunately, when I started doing the previews, there was no AI, sir. There was we couldn't take the help of AI now. But definitely, if I do next time, I'll definitely take the help of AI. Yeah.
It on the poster. So my question to you is, all of you, which is the worst fear you have faced?
Lot of fears, madam. At last, I came to know if you want to beat the fear, you have to face the fear.
बढ़िया बहुत बढ़िया वाओ
So same question passes on to Shivanna sir.
For me, life itself is a fear.
Oh.
Whatever step you move on, no, it's a fear. You have to think. That's why in Kannada there's one saying called "taggi baggi nadibeku." Whenever you behave, you should have always bend down, taggi baggi nadibeku. Then only you can live happily in your life.
Wow.
So life itself is fear. Be careful.
My fear is this interview.
Thought for a filmmaker. I'm also a documentary filmmaker. Even I have made a lot of vision boards and the storyboards also. So my, not a question, but is it a possibility? Because I have seen a film which is behind the scenes of RRR. It's a documentary film and it was the most beautiful documentary I have ever seen. So is there any possibility of you, once this film is released, you can release your BTS or a film?
We will
as a
release the
film?
full CG version for
Full
2.5
CG
hours.
version.
Yeah,
It's a
definitely.
good idea. Very
Yes,
good idea.
yes. So when you do that, call me.
Definitely. And you are a filmmaker, you need
Yes.
any help, please call me. I would
Definitely,
love to
sir.
help you.
I will take care.
बस वही आवाज़ है
Thank you, sir.
I started announcing that I'm going to direct. Everyone thought I'm doing a musical. The thing is, there is no songs in the film. But you have songs, it will be in the background. We have 7 tracks. But there is no like proper song. But we are doing one promotional song. And that will be an amazing thought what we have done. I'll tell you later. It is a new design and everyone will feel proud of that. Yeah. Yes, sir. Very nice question, sir. That lyric portion, no, I will kill him, you must save him. That tune is from original Home. In original Home, it was I love you, you must love me. That was Shivanna's character. Here I just turned it to Uppi sir and he'll say, I will kill him, you must save him. He uses the same tune here. And this tune was composed by our legendary composer, Mr. Hamsalekha sir. And he was so kind to give us the tune and he said, please use this.
Yeah, hello. Question is to Upendra sir and also Shiva sir. Like earlier, even till today, India is broadly divided in 2 parts, North India and South India. And our political lobby hardly could blend them, merging North and South. Only power which recently we have seen in 1 decade is the Indian cinema. That has merged North India into South, and now North people are liking so much to South, and South people are entered, widely in North. After Bahubali, I think this changed. Most of Bollywood films are now dubbed into South Indian languages, and most of South Indian films like this 45 itself is into Hindi. So, whatever our political lobby could not do in last 70-75 years is done by Indian cinema. Spreading love from north to south and south to north. How do you take this change which is done by the Indian cinema, so-called? It's no more South cinema and Bollywood, it's now purely of Indian cinema.
You yourself have said the answer.
Yeah.
Whether south or north or east or west, we are all Indians.
Art has no barriers.
No barriers. That's all.
Yeah.
No barriers. No boundaries. Sometimes good stories come from south, or sometimes good stories come from north. Some north films have been remade. I have made about 3 films. I've made Golmaal, remade. Yeah, even like that, Kannada films have been remade. My father's Shankar Guru was done by Amitabh sir, Mahan film. So like that, a lot of films have come. So I don't feel it's the same actually. That's what we call Indian film.
Hello, Shivanna sir. Good afternoon. Sir, is there any plan in your mind to make a Bollywood debut?
I'm just waiting for the right opportunity, right story, because
You have a very big fan following here also.
no, even though fan for keeping that in mind, at least I should get some story where people will, oh my God, this is what the role we wanted from him. They should think like that. I'm waiting for.
Shiva, you are younger than me, so I can't call you Shivanna. Shiva and Upi, about even 30 years back, Kannada cinema was a low cinema, low line. Not much of it was visible outside Karnataka. And there was a Herculean rule also, law, which prevented Kannada films from being dubbed in any other language. But today, the situation is pleasantly different. You can get to see good Kannada films dubbed in Hindi, Tamil, Malayalam, Kannada. How do you perceive this change in the outlook of the people?
I don't know, might be culture and the vision. I think the great vision from there might be because of that the people feel that interesting, and especially you can see, especially for God, there's a divinity in making, especially Bajrangi, like that. That based on God, that films now will do very well because of that. What love towards the culture, love towards the religion. Because of that, I feel, and more emotions, so which touches very fast, which approaches very fast. I think that's the reason why everybody started liking more of South films.
Upendra, what is your take?
I don't know, a lot of confusion about this. No, earlier they used to do remake films. Now it is like the barrier is gone. Now actually you can dub and release at a time everywhere. Now we are calling it Pan India, Pan India. Earlier, according to me, this Kamal sir did know that Pushpak, that is the first Pan India. There is no dialogue, nothing. Isn't it? Huh?
Yeah.
Kamal sir, yeah. So, change is inevitable, it keeps changing.
Even you made Kranti Shanti in different languages. That was pioneering step at that particular point.
It is Ravi sir, Ravichandran sir.
That is Ravi
Yeah,
Chandran.
yeah.
So Kannada has already paved way for pan-India films.
Yeah. Those time also they tried. It is not, it is happening now. All Hindi film is pan-India only for us. Isn't it?
हिट हो रही थी बॉलीवुड के जितने भी टॉप एक्टर्स हैं कहीं ना कहीं चाहते थे कि साउथ के साथ मिलके साउथ के फिल्म मेकर्स के साथ मिलके उनकी फिल्में बने रिलीज हो लेकिन सिकंदर की बात करें तो वो उतनी सफल नहीं हो पाए क्या कारण मानते हैं सर आप इसके पीछे
Sir, it's a huge question on me, sir. I am a debut director. I am a huge fan of Salman Khan, sir, and even A.R. Murugadas, who did. He's a genius director. So everyone will try to do good films, sir. But it is all fate. We don't know what nature wants to give us. But every failure is a teacher. We learn and we evolve again. I'm damn sure that Salman Khan sir's next film will be a blockbuster, and even A.R. Murugadas' film will be a super duper blockbuster.
सर लास्ट क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम मी सपोज अगर इस फिल्म में डॉक्टर शिवा सर डॉक्टर उपेंद्र सर ना होते अगर बॉलीवुड से किसी एक्टर को लेना होता इनकी जगहों पर तो आप किन किन दो लोगों को लेना पसंद करते सर
Sir, actually, these characters when I did, I had only Shivana, sir. I had only Shivana. And when this character was, another character was created, I had only Uppi, sir. That was only from our Karnataka, sir.
Thank you.